How's it going, you fiddlers? Nick Daniels here yet again, and I'm going to bring you folks another episode review of Attack on Titan. We're actually on track, by the way, this time. We're actually doing it the day it came out, so this is... that's a bonus. So we're obviously going to be talking about spoilers. I believe it's episode 15 of Season 3. Spoilers, of course. If you haven't seen the episode, you've been warned, or anything up to this point. And we're just going to get right into it. We're going to talk about what happened, and then I'm going to talk about my thoughts on the episode and the preview of next episode, episode 16. So this one, I was kind of surprised that the last episode, they had looked like they killed off the armored titan with their new weapon, the lightning spear, and they didn't technically kill him. He's just extremely close to dying. So they've got him on, like, the verge, right? And I really like that it was, actually it started, and I thought it was an old episode at first, because it actually shows the death of Marco again, that he overheard their conversation, and that Annie was almost kind of, like, sympathetic to their cause, so she didn't want to, like, take him out, which I thought was really interesting, because I always thought it was the opposite, that Annie was the cold-hearted one that was like, we need to be in here and do what we need to do and get out. Right, that's the whole point of this mission. But of course, the Armored Titan, and you see that multiple personality syndrome, and I think we're seeing that with the Colossal Titan. I just say the Colossal Titan because pronouncing their names is fucking hard. But seriously, like, I think that's what we're seeing there. And now I kind of already have an idea of what's actually happening. Like, I don't know exactly how about it goes down, but I know what happens to those guys if, like, they win or succeed or fail, whatever. So I can't obviously talk about that. But the episode in general was really good. Not a whole ton of action, though, in this one, which was fine, though. You know, and they were really setting it up, obviously, now that the Colossal Titan's in there, fully transformed. And it looks like, I don't know if Hanji's squad got just, like, completely fucking eradicated, but it looked like they might have. I mean, I feel like they wouldn't show that off screen. They wouldn't. I mean, they wouldn't do that off screen. But if they did get eliminated, then it's basically just what's left of Levi's squad, which, you know, that'll be interesting. But also, you got to remember, so the Titans that are outside of the wall all of them haven't approached yet, and the Beast Titan is still there, which Levi is supposed to be taking care of him if he makes any movements. And the next episode says something about that. So, because every episode right now has basically just been a part of the battle. Right? It's just going, like, every episode adds on to this battle, right? So it's going to be a long... it's probably going to be right up to the end of the season, except if we actually get to find out what's in the basement, which I might know what's in there. But if they get there, well, then we'll get to that point as well, right? So I think next episode, I think that is going to be it. I think the Beast Titan is going to kind of come in, and he's actually going to start playing more of a part, because obviously their plan's kind of going, obviously, according to plan to some degree, you know, for their side. But yeah, like, huge character development, though, for the Colossal Titan. You know, he you know, what a difference, right? Like, before, you know, scared, that kind of thing, and now he's coming in and, like, yeah, he was confident that they were going to win, or they had to, right? So he's kind of firm believing on that. But yeah, like I said, we haven't got to see Levi in action just yet, really, except for stabbing him through the neck there. But yeah, we haven't got to see him in action so far. But like I said, I know it's coming. They've already said it. Like, I mean, it's not a spoiler, but you know, like, Levi, I need you to stay right here. If that Beast Titan does anything, you're going to be on top of that. And it also showed some horses charging out, so I don't know if they're going to charge the Beast Titan or not. I don't know if that's the best idea, but it looks like we got to see who that was. Like, his actual character in the beginning of the episode, and the other Titan that was talking to them and telling them, the one who has, like, the shit on his back, and I think he's supposed to be, like, really, really fast, but I don't know anything about him, because he's on all fours, right? So that would be just an assumption. But I think, yeah, we might not get his identity next episode, but I definitely think the Beast Titan's going to come in and play a factor in some sort of combat there. But overall, I enjoyed the episode. I obviously, like, I haven't had any complaints so far this season. But hopefully you guys enjoy this episode and this review. If you do, let me know. If you don't, well, cheers. And obviously, we'll see you in the next one. Again, appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.